Starting on stage at Snapdragon Stadium just a few months ago, Jimmy Buffett putting on a show full of energy and lots of fun. It was hard to believe at that point that he was battling cancer.
Yeah, that was just May, just a few months ago. And here to share more about Merkel cell carcinoma is San Diego-based dermatologist and M Beauty Clinic founder, Dr. Tess Mauricio. Thank you for joining us in the studio today.
Maria. Hi, Phil.
We appreciate it. First and foremost, what is Merkel cell carcinoma?
Merkel cell carcinoma is a very rare and aggressive form of skin cancer. Merkel cells are cells that are found in the epidermis, and they're usually part of the neuroendocrine system. And we call them stimulators, and so they're part of our proprioception and touch. And so we don't hear a lot about it. We hear a lot about melanoma, but it actually is the second deadliest form of skin cancer. And it also can present itself very innocently.
Let's talk about that, because we need to know about the symptoms. You see these pictures of Jimmy Buffett. We know he's all about beach, sun, surf.
Yes.
And then ironically, he gets this. What are the symptoms? How did he know? How could he tell?
It's not really ironic considering.
Well, yeah,
exactly.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, you know, UV exposure, chronic sun exposure, sun damage is the top risk factor for this. We definitely see this on people over the age of 50, fair skin, those who tan, and so similar types of risk factors for melanoma, but it can present itself as a rapidly growing skin-colored or red or violaceous bump. And so again, highlights the fact that, you know, you really need to watch your skin, and if there's anything new or growing, see a dermatologist, get a biopsy, because a biopsy will show whether you have this aggressive form of skin cancer.
So any changes that you see, what can we do to prevent this type of cancer?
Yes, well, obviously sun protection, and today's Labor Day, so I hope that everyone's covering up, wearing their sunscreen, and of course no tanning. Please don't go on tanning beds, and self-skin exam, and then do your yearly skin examination with a board-certified dermatologist, especially if you are high risk. And so that's why really we're just urging people, you really need to catch melanoma and Merkel cell carcinoma early, because you can save your life.
Let's talk about the complications here, because you're thinking about, okay, well, this is a mole, it turns bad, but it can actually get inside and affect the organs, because he really declined fast.
Absolutely. So the 5-year survivor rate is only 50%, and it is potentially metastatic, even sometimes during, you know, the time that we biopsy. And so it's very important that if there is anything new growing, especially if you're over 50, fair skin, have had a lot of sun exposure like Jimmy, you really need to see your dermatologist right away.
You talked a little bit, I just want to go back to this, but you talked about some of the changes. When you see the skin, is there something specific that really like tips you off as a physician?
Well, yeah, see, this is the reason to go see a board-certified dermatologist. Usually we can tell right away whether it's benign, nothing to worry about, you don't have to really do anything, or if it's suspicious enough based on history and how we are looking at it that we need a biopsy.
Wow. All right, and that's when people should really see you. I mean, obviously,
absolutely,
right?
And you know, there's really more and more people coming in now for biopsies. I think the Khloe Kardashian story really brought to light the fact that, you know, even young people can develop potentially deadly forms of skin cancers.
We want to switch gears now, because today we talked about the death of the former Smash Mouth frontman Steve Harwell, and he died of end liver stage disease. What can you tell us about this illness?
Well, we were talking about cirrhosis, and cirrhosis is severe scarring of the liver, and it can occur, you know, from different types of diseases and conditions like hepatitis and alcoholism. And so anytime that there is damage to the liver, like if you drink alcohol, you know, our livers do try to repair itself. So there's a regenerative process, but within that process, there is scar tissue that happens. And so over time, over chronic exposure to alcohol, you know, then you can get severe scarring of the liver, and it cannot do its job. And there are skin manifestations of end-stage liver disease that, you know, if you come in to a dermatologist's office, then we can suspect this as well, and then maybe get you checked out.
You know what, it's important. As soon as you see any changes that are happening, go in and get it checked.
Absolutely.
All right, Dr. Tess Mauricio, we appreciate you coming into the Fox 5 studios as always.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.